since 2014, there's been around 2,300 deportees from Australia. And without a doubt, it has led to a lot of competition between the gangs. And so what's happening now is that there is more gun violence. And the reality is that the government's response to this has been probably, to use a polite word, quite inadequate. And our New Zealand government simply has to step up and do better. What's happening here is that our Prime Minister recently created headlines of her own by giving $2.75 million to the mongrel mob for drug rehabilitation. And so she's got a soft on gangs approach and a be kind to everyone else approach. And of course, it's just not working. And people are seeing that in the gang violence on the streets.
If I could distill it down into one concept that we are pursuing in New Zealand, it is simple, and it is this: kindness.
Please just be kind to one another.
Priority has to be keeping people safe. And right now, people aren't feeling safe in their communities. We had 23 drive-by shootings in Auckland in a 2-week period. That is outrageous. We have consistently said Labor is too soft on the gangs. Why didn't you establish a gang task force when we said you should? Why haven't you introduced warrantless search powers? Why are you trying to get rid of the 3 strikes law? That's not what we should be doing. We need to be keeping our communities safe.
A Hamilton dairy worker is in hospital after having fingers severed during another violent dairy robbery.
It was a typical Saturday morning at this Hamilton dairy until 4 men pulled up and ran inside. As this worker tried to flee, he was attacked by a machete-wielding offender.
He ran in here to save himself.
As the young man ran for his life, boxes of stolen cigarettes were piled into the car. The worker did everything he could to escape, even after his fingers were chopped off. This neighbour heard the screams and rushed to help, putting his own life at risk.
Got injuries on his chin and on his leg, but he's doing all right.
If somebody's going to kill me, then my life is gone. What about my wife? What about my kids?
Some small business owners are keeping weapons behind their counters to protect themselves, but police say any rash actions could have serious consequences.
I would be really, really concerned if a owner and operator of a small superette or dairy actually was the one that was facing a court charge because they've used a weapon in a way that they shouldn't have done. Some of these children, they don't have shoes to go to school.
Please just be kind to one another.